Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Boone coming at you all with a brand new Supreme dropless review. And oh, do I feel good today, man. It is the first day in like the last week that I'm finally feeling good. I'm healthy, man, because you guys might have seen in my last live cop, I sounded like trash. I had the SpongeBob suds. And honestly, I've just been sick for like the last week. I felt terrible. I didn't have COVID, thankfully. I did test myself, but we're back in action. I've been very unproductive, so I got a lot of work to do because I actually am going to be going to New York in about a week or so. And I promise you guys are going to see a video of me out in New York. Like, I haven't been doing videos when I've been traveling lately, but I really want to make one, so do expect that. And I'm going to be filming a big unboxing before I go. Now, this is where I need help, guys, because I don't even really want to make a live cop about this week, dude. I honestly am not that into this week. There's nothing I really need at all. Not even stuff I can kind of be like, oh, you know what, fuck it, I'll buy it for the video. Like, I really am not feeling this week too much. Not to say this collaboration we're getting is not cool. We're getting this Public Image limited collaboration, a UK punk band. I do always enjoy when we get these more obscure band collabs with Supreme. If you're wondering why is it always a UK punk band, ask James Jebbia. This man lives in his childhood. But let's get into talking about it, what you should go for, how many hours of sleep you should catch. And I really do appreciate everyone that clicked on the video today, because I know it's not the most exciting week, man, but let's get into talking about it. I hope you guys enjoy. So I will bring up first things first. This is a good week to be joining Browser, man. We got a lot of drops going on. We got them Jordan 1s, Lost and Founds. We got the AMM 4s. FTP Thrashers right around the corner. By the way, almost all my FTP orders are finally here, dude. It took so long. I was like one of the last people to get my stuff. I'm probably not gonna get any stickers, but if you want to join our cook group Browser, hit us up on Instagram at Browser to get a free 7-day trial, or just sign up on the website. See me in there, you know, we can talk, we can have a little conversation. Let's have a conversation about this drop list though. So we're gonna jump right into this collab. I actually think it's interesting. I did some research, like the good guy I am, you know. Let me get it established. I had actually never heard of Public Image Limited before this collaboration, something I always enjoy with Supreme. You guys know that. I love when they put me on to new stuff. I did recognize John Lydon. He was a part of the Sex Pistols back in the day, one of the few UK punk bands I actually know. So I didn't know he was also a part of this band, and he's featured on one of the t-shirts, the Live in Tokyo, a pretty cool shirt. Also, while I was looking up stuff about this band, one of their band members, Keith Levine, did pass away like 2 or 3 days ago. He's also part of the Clash, a band my mom loves, so RIP to him. Maybe it's a reason they're bringing out this collaboration for this week. Maybe they'll even do a donation of like profits to some type of charity, who knows. Interesting collab. I actually was blown away by how many items we're seeing in this collab. I feel like we usually don't see this many style items when it comes to these kind of UK punk collabs. Supreme does a bunch of them. Usually it's like a tee, a hoodie, maybe like one other item. And I have to be honest, I don't know. I don't think this collaboration needed this many style items, especially when we're seeing a lot of similar branding of the band logo on every single piece. Now, there are some really cool touches on some of these items. Let's start off with the t-shirt. The front side, a little loud for me. The John Lydon again featured on the front. Really, like, I do love this graphic a lot. The backscape of Tokyo, like, it's really sick, I have to be real, but I always complain about this. I'm not super big with the huge print Supreme shirts. If this was like a tiny little just centered print, oh, I would actually maybe even cop one myself. Just throw a little Supreme logo in the corner, just your classic photo tee from Supreme. The backside hit on this, I do think is super sick. Like, I love the backside hits. A lot of these band t-shirts, the backsides usually go crazy. This is no exception. I definitely think this is a cool shirt. Black colorway, XXL if you wanted to go for this one's really all I recommend. The Supreme UK punk tees can actually like age nicely, but I don't know, man. I'm not super feeling it on this one. It really would just be the black colorway. I don't even think I'm gonna be picking one up personally, just because honestly I'm really not trying to spend much before I go to New York. We also have just like the plain logo tee. I way prefer the Live in Tokyo one over this. I don't know, maybe it's just me. I'm really not feeling this logo too much. I don't know what it is about it, but it just doesn't really hit for me. Like, I'm just not a big fan. The colorways they chose on this PILT, not really feeling it, so this is gonna be a skip. The backside again is cool, but I think I would be doing the Live in Tokyo if I had to pick between the two. But man, there's some weird stuff for this collab. Like, I would have not guessed they're ever doing a baseball top for a punk band collab. I like the colors and everything, but again, man, this logo, It's kind of a bummer because the backside again is really sick on this. Like, I might have really enjoyed this if they just put a Supreme maybe on the front and had all the PIL on the back, but I don't know. It's really just this PIL logo that's kind of killing this collab for me. I mean, obviously I don't really know shit about the band, so maybe that's adding to it, but I'm kind of disappointed, man. This one really had potential with the baseball tops. I mean, they still, of everything dropping, this might have a chance to do something, especially if it's cheaper, like under 110, but I would just be skipping on it, to be honest. I don't really see much potential with this collab. I have the 5 panels, which I'm really not a fan of. The pill shirt, which you guessed it, not feeling it. The sweat shorts, why did they do sweat shorts, bro? We really did not need sweat shorts with this collaboration in the middle of fall winter. Really weird choice here. And we also have this trench coat, which I think is maybe the coolest item from the collab. We got that nice classic kind of Christmas plaid on the inside. 2 little pins on them. Hey, if someone wants to buy this, I'll throw you a little money for those pins, chief, because I always do like to get these kind of limited pins you can only pick up with these items. But yeah, the trench coat backside, you lost me yet again, chief. Especially the colorways, like the bright green on the black, bro. I don't know about that. I definitely would prefer the brown of the two, but these are gonna be skips for me. This whole collaboration, I'm not gonna be buying. I really do think this is if you enjoy the band, go and purchase it. This isn't me trying to dog the collab. It's really just not a collab made for me. That's really the headline of the week, this collab, but we actually got some pretty interesting lookbook items, so let's talk about them. Starting it off with this medieval death chair, bro. This wooden, like, bro, I fucking hate this chair, and you guys have heard me saying it every week now. The accessories this season are so mid. I know I never finished my accessories video. I do apologize for that, y'all. It was honestly like me kind of just being disappointed for a minute. I really think the accessories are the letdown of this season, and this chair is atrociously bad. Like, not only does this look brutally not comfortable. Like, just imagining sitting in this, bro, you have like the sloped back and then like the just flat arms. Like, you'd be sitting like this, like that just looks terrible, bro. I know I'm super over exaggerating, but let me just hate on this one, guys. Like, it's gonna be way too expensive. I don't like anything about it, man. Definitely one of the worst Supreme chairs I think we've ever gotten. That's just my opinion though. Next up, the Cowichan sweaters. Now, this might be one of the popular items of the week that actually sells out. I'm guessing it's gonna be the natural color. Good old Complain and Boone is back, because man, if this just didn't have a box logo like that, like, just give me the normal Supreme spell out and I would have been happy with this. The red box logo, Supreme's done some really cool Cowichan, and there's some really sick vintage Cowichans that exist. I recommend buying those instead of this, because it's gonna be probably what, $348 or so. It is handmade in wool. The Supreme Hysteric Glamour little zip up cardigan's actually a Cowichan. It was $368, I want to say, like $328, so this is probably gonna be around the same price point. Not a lot of profit, to be honest. Maybe the natural, but I wouldn't risk it. But next up, the faux fur reversible MA1s. This is one of the better MA1 jackets we have received from Supreme, and this might be one of the first items out of stock this week, because this faux fur design, we saw them do a similar one with the Supreme spell out that went all over the backside back in like the real hypey Supreme days when faux furs did crazy. Those sell for a couple racks now. This is probably going to be like $368, maybe even like around $400, but I don't know, man. There is a chance on this one. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I would guess it's gonna be the white or the black. I really like this light blue one, man, with the white hood. Like, that is so hard. I do think the black is safer just because it's way more wearable. Dude, this is a super sick jacket. It's honestly one of the cooler jackets of the season. It's hard for me to give a guaranteed this is gonna have resale, especially with how expensive it's gonna be, but these MA ones from Supreme can do super good if it's the right design. This one's really clean, reversible, has that huge Supreme hit on the hood. I low-key think it has a chance. I actually do think this one could flip really nicely. It might not be a first day sell item, but give it like a month or two, around like December, maybe like January, I think this could actually have some good profit on it. Like a black XL, really target XL on this, double XL if they got it. I really like this item. I'm not gonna be buying one because it's just too much money, but honestly, probably the coolest item releasing this week. Next up, Supreme Griffin Camp Cap. Dude, these Griffin items, I don't know what it is, but in hand, I feel like they look so much worse than what I thought they would. Like, the anoraks I still think are sick, but the pants and the zip ups, I'm so glad I didn't end up buying one. If you guys remember, I was really hesitating on buying the pants, and I'm really glad I didn't. I also almost bought the zip up hoodie. I don't know, maybe I'm just a hater, but when I actually saw them in person on body, they look just weird to me. I don't know what it is. I think it looks a lot better on this hat. if I were to pick, it's definitely the olive or the black. I really like the yellow camo on the anorak, but for everything else I wasn't a fan, including this hat. I do think there's a chance if it's not too expensive, but I feel like these are gonna be like 68 or something ridiculous. It's hard for me to give like a for sure stamp of approval on this. I think it's kind of a risky one, but these kind of weirder cam caps can do pretty well, so it is gonna be a longer hold if you do buy one of these. If it's like 68, I don't know, man, I might skip. If it's like 54, then I think it's not a bad scoop. Black or green, I'd go with black. Just, it's traditional, all reliable. We got the loose gauge beanies. These are going to be skips. Loose gauge beanies they do every season now, and I don't know, I just don't think they're worth it. They just do them too much. Maybe if you're trying to get free shipping, they'll probably be around 38 or so. The fleece hooded denim shirts, these look so much like 2014 Tumblr days to me. Like, I could see Justin Bieber in that light denim one so easily. I hate them though. I'm really not a fan of these. Like, the black's okay, but I don't know. Oh wow, okay, I didn't even know they had a Supreme hit on the hood, so that's probably a good thing I just checked. That's gonna help out for sure. I'm guessing on the black it's a black embroidered. Maybe this gray, I hate it though. The gray maybe has a chance here just because of that hit on the hood, but I'm gonna be skipping on these. I'm not really feeling them too much. If it's cheaper, like 148 XL, maybe. Next up is these Vanson leather Cordura denim jackets. These are actually really cool. I always really enjoy the Vanson stuff we get. It is like very hype beast, but it's a motorcycle jacket. It's supposed to be. And I actually think they came with a really cool concept on these. Really nice logo applique hits on the front and back, the Supreme and Vanson hits. Definitely the like denim color is the best option here, but I'm not gonna vouch for these. They're just gonna be so expensive. I do kind of wish they went with like a rustic wash on this jacket like they did with that denim set a season or two ago. I think that would have been really cool, kind of added to the vintage like motorcycle jacket look. But yeah, nonetheless, cool jacket, just gonna be so expensive. So let's keep moving to the pants. And they fumbled the bag on these ones, boys. Like, we all know biker denim is dead as fuck. Like, if you don't think it is, I mean, that's cool. Do you? It's fashion. Enjoy what you enjoy. But oh my god, this is a trend I'm happy is over with. But they really had to add it to these pants. I get why. I know it's motorcycle pants and everything. It's not the worst biker denim I've seen either, but these are going to be a skip just because of that. The Gone zip-up hoodies. I mean, I love this Gon's logo. It's a classic, a Rip of the Blind logo, but these are going to be skips. I don't like the way they like styled them. I don't know. Not feeling them. Short sleeve pocket tee. This would maybe be the only item I buy this week. The gray color. I didn't get the BC top from last week. I really like this gray color they've been using on the short sleeve top, so if I bought anything this week it would be this probably, but I don't want to do a live cop of me single carding a short sleeve pocket tee. Like, this is kind of why I'm like, I might not do a live cop, because come on, bro, like, that's just not even fun. It's a waste of money for me because I really don't need it. I would just be buying it for the video, but I just don't think that'd even be entertaining. I kind of want to work on an unboxing or something I can edit while I'm out in New York. But next we got the Alpine beanies. These are actually really clean, like really simple, nice like snowboarding beanie or just something for the fall. I actually really like the navy on this, then mustard as well. Honestly, every color here I'm a fan of. Probably not gonna have profit though. The pom-pom beanies usually are not like a huge profit item. Tag hooded sweatshirt, nice like wicket design on this. I would have preferred it on like a short sleeve top. They might have even done one. I don't like it enough to actually buy one, but I actually do think these are pretty sick. Wicket style, really popular in Philly. Really hard to read as well. Like, let me take a look at this. Yeah, you can definitely read it. Like, if you stare at this hard enough, the R to E in the middle is definitely hard as a motherfucker. Like, this is a sick design. Damn, the more I look at it, I actually do really fuck with this, but I'm not gonna spend retail on a whole hoodie just because I like the tag on it. Nylon flight pants, these are a little crazy. Actually pretty cool though. I don't think they've ever done anything like this, but they're probably gonna fit kind of crazy. Those are gonna be a skip. Wombat beanie, as much as I dig Wombat, these are actually kind of cool. These are way better than the t-shirts we got. I'll probably be skipping. That white color would be the one if you guys wanted to get this one. The black's actually kind of sick too. I just love the skull head on the top. These are actually kind of sick the more I look at them. Really dope personal, but I don't know if I can vouch for resale. And that about does it for the week. So really headlined by this collab. We do have some pretty sick jackets with the Cowichan alongside the MA one. I think the MA one might be the item of the week. Like, if you really were to go for this week, I would maybe try for one of those in XL, the light blue or the black, but it is a risky cop at the end of the day. You gotta hope that these are gonna be limited. That's really what you're hoping for if you get one of these. If they sell out pretty fast, they're gonna have some really good profit on them, but I mean, who knows? Their MA ones and their faux furs have been highly stocked recently, which is kind of what gives me pause on them. Let me know if you want a live cop for real, because there's just really nothing here that I want to go for, man. I'm gonna be real. I'd rather work on a video that I think is just more entertaining than this. So, and I'm gonna be gone in New York all next week. I don't know if I'll be recording then. I don't even think there's a drop during Thanksgiving. So I'll see y'all later. It's been your boy Boone. Maybe we'll see me in a live cop. I don't know, man. I hope you all did enjoy though. It feels good to be fucking healthy again. Jesus Christ. I'm out. Peace.